Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing pretty okay. I do want to apologize about yesterday's episode. I'm gonna be honest, was not expecting it to be so bad. So to make it up for y'all, we're gonna do more, but I promise to keep attempting. I think that's the best bet I could give, is I promise to keep attempting, and I promise I won't make some stupid decisions and calls, and I will try to lock in and get this shit done, because I myself am very tired of seeing this. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing pretty solid, you know. I feel like I skipped over a whole bunch of cool stuff I wanted to talk about yesterday just because of the fact that I got a little upset. So, one thing, Gamescom. Saw a lot of cool shit. Black Ops 7 is on my little list of things I'm interested in. There was a cool roguelike game I got called Void Break, also very, you know, pretty chill. Now, Resident Evil. That is where I kinda mainly shine / really give a damn about anything. Is the new Resident Evil trailer came out, and I'm gonna be fucking honest with you, it looks really cool. It looks kind of awesome, dare I say. Genuinely, it looks kind of friggin' awesome. Let's pop pills, shall we? Range up. Health up, useless. Bombs are key. I mean, also kind of useless, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, it's damn it, I thought I was gonna be there. I totally thought I was gonna be there. Let's skip the first floor just because it's very scary. Second floor, we'll see if I have the balls to commit to going up path, or to going regular or alt path. But dude, it is it looks really cool, honestly. I'm very excited to see a continuation of anything RPD related, or not even RPD, Raccoon City as a whole related. Very cool that, you know, going back there. And not only that, it's covering characters that aren't necessarily new to the franchise. I guess Grace Ashcroft is new, but her mom sure ain't, considering the fact that she is in Resident Evil Outbreak. And I'm gonna be real, it's pretty cool. It's pretty exciting to see characters return, you know what I mean? And I know some people could be like, oh, Tony, that's like nostalgia bait or whatever, you know, type of shit. Anytime they make a character return, they're just like nostalgia baiting. You could say they're low-key doing that with Call of Duty in the new, you know, BO7 zombies. And I would have to agree, yeah, you're probably right. It probably is mainly nostalgia bait is the reason why that the OG crew is returning. However, RE9 ain't necessarily doing that directly, mainly because of one crucial detail in that it's from a game that, I'm gonna be honest, not many people have played compared to the other Resident Evil games. It's a spin-off character. It's a character from a spin-off game from Outbreak. And not only is it that, it's also the character's like daughter. You feel me? So it's a new character, but old blood, I guess. You know what I mean? Old bloodline, old blood, whatever. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm very excited. I am wicked excited to see, because I hope it's really good. Alright, I'm very, very hopeful that the game comes out and it's actually a solid game. You know, I don't want a Resident Evil game I enjoy to be bad. So to hopefully have one come out and, you know, be good, I'm looking forward to it. And one more other thing, I know I literally made a video the other day talking about Monster Hunter Wilds and how, oh, they're doing the kind of horrible / like bad job with content and stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest, at Gamescom they did another reveal and they showed off, hey guys, look at this. We're going to be having a collab. They heard me complaining about how Monster Hunter World had 0 collabs, and so they were like, all right, let's get Final Fantasy XIV back in here. See if we can't make something goated. And apparently there is a, I don't know the character, it's like Omega something, but from Final Fantasy XIV, new monster to fight. Seems like it's gonna be cool. I don't have faith in this. I do, but I don't think it's as goated as I would like. So let's just skip going alt path and let's go this path. But pretty much they were like, oh, we heard Tony complaining about content, so let's drop something crazy. Boom, Final Fantasy XIV collab. And if the Behemoth collab from World is anything to go off of, it should hopefully be really well made and really good. However, the only issue, quote unquote, I even have with it is just I'm not familiar with it myself. So I have gotten on the train again. What train might that be? My 2 friends who are very Final Fantasy XIV pilled had reinstalled the game and played it, and me, who had never uninstalled the game, but I did like stop playing for a bit. I was like, you know what, man? Now's as good a time as ever. I'm gonna go back to Final Fantasy XIV. So I was playing a little bit last night. You know, doing some main quest stuff and like my, not necessarily side quests, but like my class. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. The game is very cool. It's very fun. I honestly genuinely feel like the only reason I couldn't really commit to it too much might just be because to me at least, Final Fantasy is very hard to be a solo game in some weird way. I feel like I need other people there with me in order to have Final Fantasy be enjoyable. And I guess that's just the nature of MMOs. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be right. Who knows? But that might just be MMO nature, in that it's just really hard to play it unless you got a whole like crew or something, you know? A whole guild, a whole clan, whatever the word might be. A death card is very nice. Let's pop this real quick. Bam! I was gonna pop a moon card, but hold on. We might be onto something. 2 of hearts.
2 of hearts.
Let's pop the moon card, why not? Hierophant, Hanged Man. Okay, another Hanged Man. What's the... This might be dumb, what's the point? Okay, I gotta be careful, I gotta be careful. I don't wanna die. This is really good. Judgment question mark? I did not know was actually such a good item. You wanna call this stupid as hell. I call it genius. Alright, I had to get out of there, somehow. It wasn't looking good, I'm gonna be honest, I had to get out of there. Stop this. Enough! Enough! Okay, he's about to die anyways. But yeah, to me personally, I don't know, it might just be an MMO thing, although it might sound like I'm glazing Destiny, and I promise y'all, okay, I'm trying my hardest to not glaze a game that I thoroughly kind of dislike, but I promise y'all, I do not mean to glaze Destiny when I say that I find it to be low-key a way better game in terms of... This item will kill me. This item will be the death of me, bro. can't see anything, dog. Get out the screen. Oh my god, get out the fucking screen, bro. But at least with Destiny, I don't know, man. It's gonna sound crazy. It might sound blasphemous, but I have fun playing that game. And I know it sounds mean. Oh, you don't have fun playing, you know, not Destiny or whatever? And it's just like, no, it's true. You know, I know I like to dislike Destiny's current state. However, it's a game that I hold very dear to my heart. So I see myself as vocal of dislikes, but I'm also very vocal when I do enjoy it. Alright, I feel like I must make that clear. I feel like I am vocal against what I don't like about Destiny, but I'm also very vocal about how much I will glaze that game if the opportunity sees fit for me to give it praise. Final Shape is easily their best DLC they've ever made, and it's fucking phenomenal, bro. Alright, it's not even close. Genuinely, it's not even close. The, like, not disparity, but like, you know, the spacing between Final Shape and any other DLC, bro. Some might say, oh, Tony, you're tripping, bro. It's all about the Witch Queen. No. Witch Queen is very good, dog, but it ain't. Witch Queen is very good, but it's not Final Shape, bro. Final Shape is, I think, genuinely perfection. Only rivaled by, like, dare I say, the likes of, what's the word I'm thinking of? Only rivaled by Witch Queen. Honestly, rivaled by Witch Queen. Maybe Taken King. Taken King is a very good DLC. However, I feel like it gets a little too much glaze. I only say that just because the era associated with Taken King is really good DLC, but then there was zero content, like, any time after. There was, oh no, he died. You know what, honestly, I know I was hating on bro, being like, oh, it's gonna be the death of me I can't see. He was low-key kind of putting in work. It's gonna be crazy, I know, I was just hating on him. But he was low-key chefing it up, man, alright? He was there when no one else was, unironically. But yeah, I've gotten back on my Final Fantasy XIV train, and I'm hoping to enjoy the game definitely way more. I don't think I disliked it on my first go-around. I think at a certain point, though, I did just kind of stop playing for a bit. No particular reason why. Like, once again, I just feel the need to state no particular reason against the game or why. I don't know, I just felt like not playing it at the moment. But it's a damn good game, alright? Final Fantasy XIV is cool. So I'm back on that train with my friends now. Hopefully I can, I don't know, maybe appreciate that new Omega guy when he comes out in Wilds. Because I will for surely be giving that fight a chance. However, I also feel the need to clarify, like, they are not clear of their sins, bro, alright? They still need to work on getting that game fucking fixed. Just adding one new monster that's a collab monster ain't gonna save the fucking game, is all I'm trying to say. Alright, they need to also, like, put in some work to actually, you know, step forward to put something in. I am very tired, I guess, of this drip feed style of content, bro. I'm just, can't a guy just play the game with everything in it? Why do I gotta wait? Oh, Tony, you're just being impatient. I feel like
Dice.
you're gonna find me crazy. I feel like it's a very valid argument, you know. Oh my goodness. TP card? Double card. feel like you guys never get me anything good, man. Jesus. Fuck that game. This game is so evil. Why does it do that? But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, let me check this out. Not too shabby, question mark? Mega Mush right here. Nope. I am risky for getting close while I bomb that though. Honest with y'all. No. This game. Oh, this game, man. This game knows how to piss me off, huh? Y'all saw that, right? Only so many chests spawning in. However, it seems only after. Okay, very intriguing. Only after I lose my mental. All of a sudden, hey, by the way, here's a new chest that spawned. Oh, it's a mimic. Almost got your ass. That's all I'm trying to say. But dude, Gamescom was really sick. Yeah, my bad. I completely caught off guard by a whole bunch of other stuff. I was just yapping up a storm. But Gamescom was very, very, very cool. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, I am excited for a lot of cool games and stuff. Mom's foot tries to stop Isaac for 60 seconds. That sounds insanely bad, no? Question mark? You fucking game, dude. You stupid game. This game is a vile creature, bro. That's all I gotta say. It tries to abuse me, man, like it's fucked up. I hope y'all see like what they're trying to do to your boy. All I need is someone to acknowledge it. That's all I honestly even care about. Nah, I'm done. Nah, I'm done. I ain't playing your games, bro. I ain't playing your games, G. We ain't doing that. The 90s are over. That's a sentiment, right? That's like the NBA sentiment. Not anymore. But like, that's what it used to be around like GOAT talk, was like old 90s sentiment, and it's like, the 90s are over. Pretty much just meaning like, bro, how can you call these people like GOATs when all they were really doing was like the whole league was over here playing against like plumbers and stuff, you know what I mean? These people weren't even like peak human condition, and yet you're over here saying they're the greatest of all time. They get washed in like now era, you know? Dude, I remember I was watching a video. It was about that. It was about the whole like 90s are done movement or whatever. It was a very informative video, pretty much being like, hey, I know all you people are being like, hey, the 90s are done or whatever, but if you go back and literally look at the plays and stuff going on, you'll see, hey, these guys low-key kind of got it like that, you know? You know what I mean? Very interesting stuff. However, it was very funny because over and over in the video, the guy is like, you see, what you gotta do is you gotta go back and you gotta go, you know, look at the tape or whatever. You gotta look at the film. And I'm gonna be honest, he was pushing for it so much, bro. Part of me was thinking like, nah, this guy paid off. You know? Bro gotta be paid off or something. He is so adamant that people go back and look at like, it's gonna sound rude, and I don't mean it as such. He's so adamant. People go back here and like look at ancient film, bro. I'm talking a bygone era of the NBA film, just to be like, you know, you guys gotta check this shit out because you guys gotta stop disrespecting this. You know, you gotta see. You guys gotta see what's good and whatnot. And I don't disagree with the sentiment, you know? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't disagree with the sentiment of give this blank its props or whatever, you know? You gotta give them their props, so if you go back and look, you'll see, hey, they're doing pretty good. You guys are just kind of hating for the sake of hating, you know? Your guys' arguments are moot. But it's just really funny to tell a whole bunch of people, like, go back and watch this. Go back and watch these read and scroll through these ancient texts and scriptures, bro. And it's like, I might sound mean or whatever. Like, I'm not doing that, dog. I'm gonna be so real with you. You feel me? It's like, lil bro, I'm sorry to break it to you. I'm not going back this far, and I'm not like looking at NBA footage from the 70s. You feel me? It might be, oh, Tony's so new gen pilled or whatever. No, I swear to you, all right? I'm trying my best. No, it's two. Oh, damn it.
Holy cards.
Is nothing sacred? And I hit new run anyway. You know what, man? Eden's Blessing, sure. But are we dead ass? This is the Eden's Blessing I get? Pay to win, bro? Or pay to play? Whatever it's called. I don't need keys, I need pennies, bro. Who cares? Tony, you got 10 keys. Yeah, prepare for me to never get any more ever again. And for actual keys to just be useless. You feel me? God almighty, man. Like, okay. This could be good. Chests contain more pickups could be really insanely good. Because maybe then we'll actually be able to, what's the word I'm thinking of? Crap, I need a bomb. I need a bomb that... What's it called? I need to bomb that donation machine. I know I probably shouldn't, but I need to. Alright, here's the reason why. We need wood and nickel for the keys. Pennies, quote unquote. Wood and nickel can grant us, like, you know, just infinite keys, essentially. We need it to pay off, however, it's still, I feel like it's worth a shot. But just like, bro, I'm not going back so and so many years to watch like this old film, you feel me? That's what I'm trying to say here. I'm not gonna go back and watch footage from like the 70s or 80s of basketball. One, in my mind, I'm like, I'm not even into basketball like that. Two, though, I'm like, most people nowadays aren't doing that, dog. You feel me? It's just like, how do you stumble upon this? Two, no. Perfect. Piercing is really good. Contrary to what you might think, piercing is insanely fucking cracked. A dime. Good enough. It's not enough. Not enough. Fuck. Fuck. Pageant boy. The one time I'll ask for it. Pin, where you at? I need pageant boy, please. I was hoping for him to blow up these pots and I can maybe get some money, but he does not like to hit the pots apparently. Some fish. 2 diamonds? I think I hate the Binding of Isaac. I think I love the Binding of Isaac. Yes. Crap, now we just need pennies to actually like make that worth it. Don't worry, we have, I'll say Liberty Cap. Not true. Do not have Liberty Cap. I also don't have the unfortunate ability to carry more than one holy card, so I'll just take the one with me and we'll continue onwards. This is looking to be good. Now we can't say for sure. All right, we still gotta wait. We still gotta wait. I'm ending my life with a shotgun, I think would be best. Sorry for the tendencies. I'm not like I'm mentally fine. Tony, you don't sound like it. The Binding of Isaac got you like Binding of Isaac got you like this, and it's like haha hardy. Yeah, I know. But I swear to you, I'm okay. I just be getting this game. Ooh, this fucking game. It's not even this game, it's this character. It's this character, okay? Can I be real with y'all? It ain't even this game. I love Isaac, alright? I wouldn't have committed to making an entire series about this game and record every single day. You know, look, I don't want to sound snobby or whatever, but it's like, you know how much work I put into this? You feel me? I know. Tony just records an Isaac video, does some light cutting out of like the intro or outro depending, or like if I'm pulled away for something, I just do some like light cuts on the footage. It don't seem like I do a lot on the editing standpoint, and I guess editing wise I really don't. But the amount of effort I put in to kind of always try and, you know, be entertaining, have something, you know. When I'm recording these, I don't want to just be some random dude yapping about, you know, fuck all. Or even nothing, you know what I mean? Some of those times where I just have literally nothing to speak about. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I put some effort into these. Surprising, I know. Very surprising, but it's true. Coming from Tony. He puts a lot of effort into trying to, you know, maintain something decent here. But this character makes me want to throw it all away. This character makes me want to throw it all away because this character makes me want to harm something. It's just rage, bro. It's just rage that's built inside of me that it comes out during these Tainted Lost runs, bro. And it's just like blow your shit off smooth style. You feel me? Humbling bundles, really good. Okay, let's grab and see what we get. Ace of Clubs, not bad. Give me a second, hold on. Just something about this character, man. Just something about this character just rubs me the wrong way in all the worst possible ways that you could be rubbed, I guess. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This character pisses me off, alright? I feel like it's best left at that because you guys know what I mean. You guys see it. You guys literally bear witness. What do you say? Bear witness to it every single time. Now, I know we have Spoonbender. I know we have good piercing shots, and we have something decent being assimilated here. However, I'm gonna be honest, I still do not feel comfortable taking this run to, what's it called? I still just do not feel comfortable taking this run over to Mother's Path. So we're gonna try to do Mega Satan again. However, if I lose, you probably know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get pissed. All I need to do is I just need to get it in my brain, Tony. You just need to disassociate, with the entire run and you'll be good. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I find it hard to do that. Alright? I like these Isaac runs. I find it hard to just simply forget about any BS. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. You know, I've just this fuck ass game, bro. This fuck ass game. Speaking of games, I have been hooked. I remember yesterday I recorded talking about that new FPS roguelike game that I said I was gonna give it a try. I tried one run on my lunch and I was like, yeah, it's okay. You know, I feel like I don't really fuck with this game like that though. I'll try more later. I then proceeded to try it again after work, after I got done recording Isaac. I'm going to be honest. I'm hooked, bro. That game is phenomenal. I also did not mean to grab that pill. That's bad. That's just really bad, bro. Oh, but dude, yeah, that game is fucking amazing. Unironically, I know you could be thinking, Tony, you're just glazing, you know, whatever, whatnot. I'm being for real. They showed it off at Gamescom, and I'm surprised. It was one guy. One guy made the game, and they showed it off at Gamescom. I was a little surprised, I'm gonna be real. I was like, I didn't know they got that indie, you know? But playing it, I was like, you know, I just needed to, honestly, I don't even know. Cause I don't think I was like off the game, like, oh, this game is awful. I think I was having a good time. I was like, maybe it was because I was rushed, you know what I mean? It was my lunch break. I didn't really have much time to kind of like stick with it and be like, oh, this is really fucking cool. You know, speed up is pretty fucking mid. Out of the potential options I could have gotten, speed up was the worst. But playing the game is fun, honestly. Genuinely very fun game. Like, I was a little like I was a little off it at first, you know? I was just kind of like trying to figure out, I guess, how the game, how it worked and whatnot. But after a little bit, I was like, all right, let me stick with it, see what happens. And it blew me away. The game blew me away. It was very insanely fun. Not even joking. I'm being 100% for real. It was an insanely good game. Which even more surprises me that it's by one guy. There's so much like depth to it. You feel me? Let me explain to y'all, alright? You guys are watching Isaac. You most likely know about Isaac. You know a thing or two. So I'm gonna explain some shit to you guys. There was a run I had where I was playing and I was like, all right, let's go here, see if we can get anything good. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time reviewing this. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.